In this segment, we're going to talk about how to hit the heavy bag. We're going to talk about the skills, drills, and techniques of the heavy bag, the benefits of hitting the heavy bag. Some of them are excellent release of frustrations, total body workout, excellent cardiovascular workout. It builds your strength, stamina, and endurance. It's excellent for perfecting your punches. It's the best cross-training workout available today. Choosing your heavy bag is very important. Heavy bags come in a wide variety of styles, size, weights, and compositions. Choosing the correct bag for you is very important. Heavy bag varieties, they're traditional, come in your canvas, your vinyl, your synthetic leather, and your leather. These bags typically come in your 14-inch by 42 inches long. The best kind of bag I recommend is your water-filled. Gives you a human-type feeling when you hit it. If you have trouble with your hands and your elbows, you might want to try the foam and water-filled. This is the human feeling, but softer and easier on your joints. The torso bag. This bag teaches you where to place your punches. The uppercut bag develops your lat muscles for your punching power. The tie-style bag, which is 6 feet tall, and we have the super-sized heavy bag. It's 18 inches by 48 inches. These come in freestanding bags. They're different sizes, shapes, construction. They come in leather, vinyl, canvas, synthetic leather. Choosing a bag that is suitable for you, your height, your weightability, and your requirements is very important. The bigger and more skilled you are, the heavier and larger the bag you'll need. If you're just looking to get in shape and work some excess flab off, a softer, less heavy bag will be more suitable. Pick a bag that's challenging and suitable for your age, skill, and ability level. Call your title representative now and they will help inform you on the right bag for you. In preparation to hit the heavy bag, you want to make sure that you've done the proper stretching, proper warm-up, and you've wrapped your hands as we discussed earlier. We recommend, and we highly recommend, that you wear all well-padded 12-ounce or higher bag gloves. This title boxing glove is called the Super Bag Glove. This gives you a number of benefits. It helps protect your hands and wrists from injury. It adds weight to help increase your cardiovascular benefits and allows the user to get used to the same weight or heavier gloves than used in competition. Working on the heavy bag, I'm looking for 3 things from a fighter. Make sure he's got the proper distance, his timing's coming together with his power. We're going to start with throwing the left jab, and I have my boxer throw nothing but left jabs. This practice right here, Harold will start throwing a jab, and I'm looking for his feet, his shoulder, and his timing. With each jab, he throws harder and quicker. That's it, get it right back. There you go. Now look at the shoulder coming in behind the power. Beautiful. Good jab, harder. Beautiful. Now we're going to talk about the right hand. Remember, if you're a new boxer starting out, it's very important that you bring your hands back as fast as they go out. That gives you the snap to your punch. We're going to talk about the practice of 2 different right hands. A straight right hand, which Harold's going to throw, and a looping right hand to even get more power on. Beginning with, he's going to throw a straight right hand, and I am looking at his foot as he twists his hip into it, and his shoulder. Notice his shoulder comes up to his chin to protect himself. Then as he starts to loop a right hand, he throws it over the top and gets more power, keeping in mind that he brings it right back as fast as he sends it out. Beautiful. That's the difference of a straight right hand and a looping right hand. We've talked about a power jab, a quick jab, a right hand, straight right hand, a looping right hand to get more power on it. Now we want to talk about the most difficult punch in boxing. That's the left hook. It's the most difficult because it's the hardest punch to learn to throw. The left hook takes a combination of several different factors. First and foremost is your feet have to change position. When you're in the boxer's stance, when you get ready for that left hook, your right foot has to come up a half a step and go flat-footed to catch your weight. You have to twist your body to get this part of your body and catch your weight with that right side of your body. So instead of from the back way with the right hand, we twisted to the front. This way we're going to twist to the right. And you swing that left hook and get it back. That's the idea. Harold's going to demonstrate how you throw a power left hook on the heavy bag by shifting his balance, shifting his feet, and throwing the power left hook. There you go. Snap it right back. Snap it right back. That's it. Bring it. There you go. Do it again. There you go. As you see, the more timing he gets, the more power he's getting. That's beautiful. There you go. Do it again. Get all the weight on it. Switch that weight. That's it. There you go. Put that shoulder into it. There you go. Put that hip into it. There you go. Do it again. There you go. Do it again. There you go. Now he's getting power. Now he's getting power. There you go. There you go. One thing I want you to be observant about the left hook is when you throw that hook, make sure your hand is hitting solid. Some fighters throw a hook without turning the hand over, but the most power is going to come when you generate just like the right hand. Turn that hand up, hook over. The elbow's square with your chin, and you're protecting your chin with your shoulder. Once again, let's try that one more time, Harold. All the way through. Punch to it. That's it. Turn it over. Turn it over. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. One more time. One more time. There you go. Time. All right, remember, after you've learned to throw the left jab, the power right hand, and the left hook, I finish my boxer off with combination punching. What I do here is have him go 3 minutes nonstop, throwing nothing but power combinations. Forget about the technique. This is developing stamina and punching power. As Harold works out in this bag, you'll see what I mean. I'm looking for a shifting of weight to each foot, make sure the balance is right, and he's getting his shoulders. That's it. Put that right hand. There you go. Put him on there. There you go. Do it again. Do it again. You want to keep pushing your fighter so that he can keep working hard. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. 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 All right, now keep him going. Keep him going. That's right. Keep him going. Harder, faster. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm looking to build him up now. I'm wearing him completely down. Keep going. Keep going. Faster, harder. Time. All right, we've seen combination punching. We've seen how to hit the heavy bag. Let's break it down into slow motion to show you the proper stance, the proper technique of how Harold's throwing those punches. Beginning with the jab. As you notice, when he throws his jab, he turns his hand over, his shoulder comes up to protect his chin, and he turns his hip into it. He's down almost flat-footed on his left foot. His back foot, he's on his toe. Now, once again, in slow motion, you see Harold's hand come out, turn over, the shoulder comes up, protect him there, and he puts his hip, and he gets his lat muscle right here into the punch. That's where the power is coming from. The power does not come from the bicep. It comes from here, right here, down to here. And that's what he's working on. Let's take a look at him on the heavy bag, throwing the jab. Harder, harder, harder. That's it, beautiful. Put that shoulder into it. There you go. There you go. All the way in. Now I am focusing on his shoulder. Keep working. I'm focusing on his footwork. Go down flat-footed on that front foot. That's it. Put it in there. That's it. There you go. That's it. Harder. Harder. There you go. Bring your shoulder into it. That's it. Put your shoulder in it. There you go. Stiff jab. Stiff jab. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. There you go. I'm looking at his right side. Don't let that lift up on you. There you go again. There you go. There you go. Let it go. Faster. And stiff. Stiff. That's it. Stiff. There you go. Time. Now we've looked at throwing a power jab. What we're going to look at now is how to double up on his punches, the same hand. He's going to throw a quick jab followed by a power jab. Going to throw 2 jabs. After we work on that a little bit, we're going to throw a quick jab, power jab, quick jab. Throwing 3 punches with the same hand. All right, ready, Harold? Quick jab, power jab. Quick jab, power jab. There you go, quick jab. Now 3 jabs. All right, put this more on that second one. Put more power in that second one. There you go. There you go. Do it again. And I'm watching his feet. I would shorten my distance up just a little bit. Here, hard jab. Stiff jab. There you go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Time. Now we've looked at Harold throwing a quick jab, power jab, and a quick jab. What we're going to focus and concentrate on here is his footwork. If you'll notice, when he throws a quick jab, his feet won't move. As he steps into that power jab, he'll step that left foot and put more shoulder into it. Throw me a quick jab, Harold. Now power jab. There you go. Once again. There you go. Do it again. It gives him more spread out of his feet. It gives him more leverage to punch with. Come on. Throw me two quick jabs. Two quick jabs and a power jab. There you go. Two quick jabs, power jab. Notice it's all coming from his footwork, the balance of his stance. Keep it going. One more time. Come on, hard jab, finish it off. One more time. There you go. We've talked about throwing quick jabs, power jabs. One thing I'm going to teach you before you stop today is how to throw that jab to the body. Never start with a jab to the body. Always start with a jab to the head, and as you go down to the body, you've got to bend those knees, and you've got to bring that right hand over to catch it, to throw that jab to the body. Practice a jab to the head, Harold, and then drop down and throw a jab to the body. That's right. All in one motion. Bend those knees. Get down there. Get down there. That's it. Do it again. Okay. The key to dropping down, hitting the body bag, is to bend those knees and get down low. That's what protects you. When you're in close to a fighter, if you stand up here and try to throw down, you expose this whole side of your face. You've got to drop down and get that jab out. Very important. Okay, Harold, we talked about throwing the left jab, power jabs, quick jabs. Now I want you to concentrate and focus on a straight, hard right hand. The key to making this successful is throwing that right hand, twisting the hip, shoulder comes up to the chin, and you come right back. It's the snap of the punch, all one time. Let's see you do that on the bag. Right back. Snap it back. There you go. See how fast his hand goes back. That's it. Beautiful. Straight. That's it. That's it. Faster. That's it. Now put some shoulder into it. There you go. Put some shoulder into it. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Time. We're going to talk about the looping right hand. We were just throwing a hard, straight right hand. Now we're going to talk about a looping right hand. A lot of times when you fight a boxer with a European style, straight stand-up style, he'll have his hands like this. The purpose of the looping right hand is to loop it right over the top and to pass it over his hand. So when Harold has his hands up and his hands are high like this, I'm going to throw that hand and loop it over the top with my elbow. It's just barely going over the top of his glove and looping the elbow up to give him a looping right hand. Watch him perfect this punch as he masters it on the heavy bag. There you go. Turn it in there. There you go. You can notice he gets a lot more power with this punch because he's kind of getting the top part of the hook on it. Beautiful. Do it again. There you go. There you go. There you go. Keep it going. There you go. Come on, loop it over. There you go. Time. Good job. All right, now we've been preparing, teaching how to throw the left hook with power. What we're going to do now is teach you how to double up with the left hook. This is going to require footwork, balance, and timing. We're going to start off with, if Harold's fighting a guy like I am, right here, position here, he's going to want to throw a double left hook. He's going to step over here with a little half step. He's going to hook to the body. I've missed with the right hand, and then he's going to double up one over the top to the head, like that. So as it's presented, I'm going to throw the right hand. Harold's going to jump over and then double up the left hook. And that's how he's going to prepare to practice on this bag here. Let's practice with a little hop over there, a little jump, over, boom, over the top. Turn that punch over. Practice going flat-footed and getting power. There you go. Do it again. It's a three-part technique. First step, power to the body, switch to the head. Notice how he's switching, turning it at the hips, going flat-footed, catching his weight. Beautiful. Do it again. Just let it fly, let it fly. Now pick it up with speed. There you go, pick it up with speed. That's it, do it again. Turn it over one more time. Do it again. Do it again, pump, pump. Up a little higher. There you go, do it again. Do it again. Okay, we've talked about the assortment of punches. Left jabs, right hands, different styles, different techniques, left hooks. Now what we're going to talk about, how do I condition myself to go the 3 minutes? What I do, I start my fighter off 1 round apiece, just with the left jab, just with the right hand, then with the hook, then I go the last round combining them all. What we're going to do is start with Harold, throwing the left jab. We're going to go 1.5 minutes as hard as we can go. After 1.5 minutes, after 1 to 2 weeks of preparation like this, we'll increase that time to 2 minutes. After we get that stamina build up, we'll increase it to 2.5 minutes, so eventually we can go 3 minutes non-stop throwing that same punch. Let's start with a 1.5 minute workout for Harold right now. Left jab, nothing but left jab. Come on now, Harold, work yourself, that's it. Practice developing the power. Left jab. Left jab, that's it. Keep it going. As a trainer, I want to keep my fighter pumped up and enthused and not relaxing. Come on, Harold, got to keep working. Got to keep working, baby. Keep him off of you. Keep it going. That's it. Now notice he starts speeding it up, putting different power, up and down, working on his timing. I'm checking his footwork as a trainer. I'm checking his footwork. I'm checking his hand placement. Punch a little higher. Come on. Keep working. There you go. There you go. Keep working. Now put some power in those jabs. Come on. Come on. Give me all power jabs. There you go. Come on now. Power jabs. Stick it. Stick it. Stiff. That's it. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. Do it again. Come on now. Keep working. Keep your fighter pumped. Keep him going. Keep working. Keep working. Stiff jab. Stiff jab. That's it. Stiff jab. Get it right back. Get it right back. There you go. Snap it right back. Snap it right back. There you go. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working, Harold. Come on now. He's hitting the same spot. He's moving it around. And put that hip into it. That's it. Stiff. That's it. Stiff. Stiff. Come on. Punch through it. There you go. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on now. Keep working. Keep working. 30 seconds. Keep working. Keep working. Come on. That's it. Keep working. Hard jabs. Come on. Hard jabs. Come on. Harder. Come on. Stiff. Get it right back. Get it right back. Come on. Keep working. Keep working, Harold. I'm looking at his feet, making sure that his hands are positioned. You're carrying your right hand a little high and let it just stay relaxed. There you go. There you go. Keep working, Harold. Time. One of the things I want you to remember, as Harold was working out there, the harder he worked, the longer he worked, the more relaxed he got and the better he did. Remember, here's the key to learning how to box. Never squeeze your fist tight. If you squeeze your fist tight, you tighten that forearm, the bicep, all the way through your back. That will wear you out just by standing there. Keep your hand folded, relaxed, and the easier you can stay relaxed, the more relaxed you keep your body, the easier it is to throw them, the more fluid it is to throw them, and the easier and the harder they come out. To create power is in the balance, your footwork, and the speed of the punch. The speed of the punch. That's how you hit hard and fast. So as Harold was working there, he got better as he got more fatigued because he quit trying to be strong. He just started relaxing, throwing that punch hard, and that's what the key to hitting hard is. Remember, when you're working out on this heavy bag, work 1.5 minutes as hard as you can go with each punch. 90 seconds, throw 100 punches. Throw 100 left jabs, 100 right hands, 100 combination punches. Work that punch, work that bag, develop the power, learn to stay relaxed, and push yourself. All right, one thing I want to talk about that we haven't talked about yet is the distance, the proper distance for your heavy bag. Remember, to get the full extension on your punches, you want to stand at a distance so that when you throw a punch, you still have just a small arc in your hand and your arm. yet you're fully extended. As you're punching the bag should just move right there. If you miss the bag and hit it on this side portion of your hand, you're going to spin the bag. If the bag is spinning and you're sliding off of it, your distance is wrong. You need to get back here, bend those knees, and learn to know where your distance is with each hand. Just like that. That bag should not move side to side. It should just go up and down when you're punching properly. One of the things about the height of your heavy bag is very important. Anytime you're punching, you want to make sure that you're punching up. Don't get in the habit of punching down here because you don't get the right shoulder coming up to your chin. This bag actually is a little low for a guy my size. I would want that bag so where I'm punching the bag, I'm hitting it right in the middle and I'm lifting my arm up. Every time you punch, your arm should go up to your eye level or higher. What I want to introduce to you now is the freestanding heavy bag. This bag's great because you can put this anywhere you can't hang a bag. It's great for if you live in an apartment or at the office. You can roll it out of the corner. It's filled with sand or water. The great thing about this bag is you can move around it, you can work on your distance, plus your footwork and your hand movement at the same time. We're going to watch Harold work this bag with expertise as he moves from right to left, throwing combinations on the bag. Notice he moves right to left, throwing punches as he moves, turning his hands over. This is a great stress reliever, and at the same time, it doesn't take up much space. This bag's great for beginners or juniors. Okay, we looked at a lot of different features of boxing today. One thing we haven't talked about, we've talked about power punching and the proper placement of punches, but today, right now, we're going to watch Harold move around the bag from left to right. The key here is taking short steps and punching as he steps. As you watch Harold work on this bag, everything will be little half steps. Never take long steps. They're always little half steps moving right or left. Never stand still. Move either left or right. Let's watch Harold work on this bag, throwing punches as he moves. You see his little footsteps? The little steps, they're quick. And he's throwing punches as he goes, keeping his balance on the center of his body. That way he can punch with either hand, with power and authority at any time he needs to. Then go back to the left. Both hands, alternating hands. Notice that his feet stay the same distance apart all the time. If he goes to his left, he steps to his left. If he goes to his right, he starts with his right leg going first. Then I watch as he turns to his left. His left foot steps and his back foot follows. If he takes a half a step with one foot, the other foot takes a half a step. Never getting them too close together. Beautiful footwork, masterful boxing. This way he's in position to punch no matter where he's at. We've talked about hitting the heavy bag, developing power, stepping and punching. What we haven't talked about is where to place those punches. This bag right here is called the CURSO bag. It's an excellent bag to teach your fighter where to punch, where to land the punches at. When you're punching to the body, it does no good to hit a fighter right here in the abs. That is a hard section. That's not going to hurt him. Where you want to catch that boxer is up underneath the short ribs on both sides. There, there. When you want to go to the head, you want to aim for this area right here. The vital area on a fighter, on any human being, is the chin area. So when you're throwing your power punches, you want to connect on the chin, or the tip of the chin, on the side of the chin. And as you throw your jab, you want your jabs to land right in this eye area. The bridge of the nose, the eyes, that will do damage to the boxer. The jab is designed to blind the fighter and to cause damage. So as you watch Harold works on this bag, he'll move around it. He'll jab in this upper area here to catch it and get that head to pop up. He'll throw his power punches to the chin, and when he drops to throw punches to the body, he should be concentrating and focusing just below the pectoral muscles. That's where he'll catch a guy and knock the wind out of him. These punches down here are designed just to get a boxer to open up and make him move his ribs or drop his elbows down and make him move his hands. Let's watch Harold move around the bag and throw punches and combinations. As you see, he's looking at and he's placing his punches right where he wants them. This bag gives him the benefit and the features of a human being. This is also a great bag for the apartment, for the office. It can be moved out of the way. It can be filled with sand or water to give it the stability that it needs. As Harold is moving around the bag, he's stepping in short steps. He's placing his punches. The head moves in a realistic form. When he throws his uppercut, you can see the head snap back. One of the punches we haven't discussed, we've talked about throwing right hands, power jabs, and power hooks. One of the best punches in boxing that we haven't talked about is the uppercut. It appears when you're watching an uppercut being thrown by a fighter that he drops the punch down and throws it up. The actual way to throw an uppercut is actually to turn the hand sideways and shoot it straight up to the sky without dropping it. When you practice on a dummy like this, all you have to do is practice in catching it there. As you see, as you catch him at the chin level, it will snap the head back. The purpose of the uppercut is to come underneath his vision, to stick his head up so that you can come back with a hard power punch. Let's watch Harold work this bag with uppercuts and hooks and right hands behind his uppercuts. Notice how this bag gives a realistic look to how the head will bounce back. The flexibility of the head is how a fighter's head will bounce, and pick the head up with the uppercut to throw the power punch behind it. Good job. Remember, when you throw that uppercut, it's not a drop, it's a twist and shoot. Twist and shoot. It's the ideal thing for the uppercut is to pick the head up to come back with a power punch. Okay, wrapping up our segment here, we talked about all the proper techniques of hitting a heavy bag. Let me reiterate some of the benefits. It's an excellent release of frustrations, gives you a total body workout. It's an excellent cardiovascular workout. It builds strength, stamina, and endurance. It's excellent for perfecting your punches, and it's the best cross-training workout available. Remember, when you're working out in the heavy bag, you'll never have another 3 minutes like it in your life. So keep on punching, and we'll see you at the next segment.
Title Boxing's got you covered with 16 action-packed videos to get you in the best condition of your life. Boxing and conditioning experts Danny Campbell, Michael Rutherford, Jeff Finnick, and Russ Anber put you through the paces to show you everything you need to know to improve your speed, strength, agility, and stamina. How to wrap hands, hitting the heavy bag, medicine ball, obtaining the edge of speed, interval training, punching at angles, advanced techniques, explosive speed and power, mastering the basics, punchmit secrets, getting bigger and stronger, dynamic speed and thrust, counter punching, working the corner, defensive skills and drills, body punching, and more. Get only the ones you want, or get maximum impact with the entire series. Get the secrets of over 80 years of combined boxing and physical training experience in one action-packed video series. Where do you get it? Exclusively at TitleBoxing.com. TitleBoxing.com. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
Hello, my name is Danny Campbell. I boxed 15 years of my life. I had numerous amateur titles and I boxed 5 years as a professional. I had a professional record of 15-1. As a referee, I've refereed thousands of pro fights, including heavyweight championships of the world on HBO. Before suffering a career-ending knee injury in the ring, then I turned to ring announcing and promoting fights all over the country. I've been involved in the sport of boxing for 37 years of my life. I've had the opportunity to experience lots of trainers and different coaches along the way. Today I'm going to share with you the aspect of boxing which I consider the most important, your defensive skills and techniques of defensive boxing. Right now we're going to talk about the importance of safety. We're going to talk about supervision. I think it's very important that when you're working defense, you need a trainer with you at all time for two reasons. One, to keep the action from getting too spirited, and second, keep reminding the fighter to keep thinking. When you're working as a defensive fighter, you got to constantly be thinking about what you're doing. Right now, I'm going to show you some of the equipment that we use when we're working defense. First and foremost, I think the fighter should wear his mouthpiece. A fighter, when he trains, should have this mouthpiece in from the time he starts shadow boxing to the time he takes a shower. He's got to get comfortable with this mouthpiece. Second and foremost, I'm going to introduce my protege, Greg Sheffer. Greg is new to the boxing game. He's been boxing now about 6 weeks. We put some professional boxing gloves, title boxing gloves, 10 ounce. I prefer my fighters to wear these when they're working defense, because this is what they use when they're in the ring. I want it to be as close to live action as possible. Right now, I'm going to put the mouthpiece, I insert the mouthpiece in his mouth. I've got Greg that feels good and comfortable. I've got him in equipped, and we're going to work on how to defense against the left jab. But before we start that, there's a couple things I want to show you. What I really think is the most important thing about the fundamentals of boxing is your stance. Greg gets in a stance. As you know, he's a right-handed fighter, so he's obviously got his right leg in back. He's got his left leg up front. He's on the balls of his feet, gives him good mobility, and he's got a little bounce to him. Right now, I have my fighter bend straight down, Greg. I want you to bend down. That way he can see if his balance is good. Go down. Stay there. If he's there like that, and if I can push him off balance, he needs to then rearrange his stance a little bit. Now go down. Now there you go. Now he's fighting me, holding me back from pushing him. That's the most important part. Then I put my fighter in a peekaboo style. That's with both hands on the cheekbones, elbows in, relaxed position. Very important when you're working defense that you're not tight. If you're tight, your opponent's going to be able to draw you off bounds, out of bounds, offsides, make you commit, and then he's going to counterpunch. So as long as you're relaxed, you're not reacting when he does something. I'll make sure that he's relaxed through here, his elbows in tight against his ribs, and he's protected there. There's no way I could possibly hit him. Right to there, right to there. If I go to the midsection, he just brings that elbow in. If I try to come around the top, he's got me there, he's got me there. And if I try to throw a jab, he's going to be able to parry that jab, which I'm going to show him how to do right now. When I'm working on the left jab, I have my fighter drop his left hand and rely solely on blocking the left jab. What I like to work with as a trainer are these catch and throw mitts by Title. Excellent for trainers that are going to be active, and I think the only way you can teach defense is by getting in there and working your fighter. Remember, defensive moves are like offensive moves. They're moves that you don't think about, you just react. The more you do it, everything is repetitious, so the more repetition you do, the quicker it becomes set in your mind. If you have to think about defense, chances are you're going to get hit. So what I start with is the left jab. He's got his stance, he's got his weight proportioned right. Now as I throw that left jab, I want him to come right in front of his chin and catch it as if it was a baseball coming, and he had a baseball glove and going to catch that right in front of his chin. I always start everything half speed. Let's work on the catch this left jab. Catch it. Now I want you to throw a left jab at me. I'm going to show you exactly how to stop it. Throw it. Stop it. I want you to put it up there and stop it. Throw it. Throw it with a little intensity. If I let it go, now try to hit me right there in the chin. You can catch that jab right there. Don't get in the habit of going over here, because if you go too far, you got to bring your hand back. The key is, if he feints me, and you feint a jab at me, and I accidentally go for it, I can still put my hand back before he can throw that punch. So now, put your left hand down. As a beginner, I'm going to show him how to catch that jab. Ready? Half speed. Beautiful. Now come into it a little bit. And if I feint, see how he went down? That's why he's tight. Relax. Catch it. You have plenty of confidence because you can see it coming. As a fighter, as a defensive fighter, you watch your opponent right through here. Never look in your fighter's eyes. Look at his hands. That's what he's going to hit you with. So keep your eyes on the target here. Now he sees it. You can see his eyes are focused. He sees it. Even though he did that, he didn't go. He's still a little tight. Practice being, there you go. Now I speed it up. I speed it up. He can catch it. Come to it a little bit. Don't be afraid to come to it. Beautiful. Beautiful job. See how he turns it right back? He catches it and gets it right back. If I feint, he does it, he right back. Beautiful job. That's the correct way to practice catching a left jab. You parry it, you catch it. There's a difference. I'm going to show you how to parry in a second, but right now, we're working on catching that left jab. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. As a trainer, do that for one solid round. Keep your fighter doing that every night till he gets comfortable doing it. Now we're going to work on parrying a jab. To parry a jab means you're going to push it out of the way. Usually you parry if you're wanting to counterpunch. Throw a jab at me. If I was parrying, instead of catching it, I'm pushing that punch down, and I'm going to throw a punch afterwards. There's a difference. Catching the punch, you throw the jab. I'm thinking strictly defense, throw it. Now I'm going to parry a punch, and I'm going to counterpunch it. That's parrying. One more time. Push it off to the side. Now I'm going to have Greg attempt to parry this jab. Put your hand down. Push it out of the way. There you go. Push it out of the way. There you go. Parry it. There you go. Now, if he wanted to, when he parries it, get your hand up here, halfway down. You parry, jab. That's right. That's exactly what you want your fighter to do. A lot of times you see fighters carrying their left hand low. It's for a reason. They're wanting their opponent to throw a punch at them because they're either going to catch a punch, they're going to parry it, or they're going to slip it. That's the correct way how to defend the jab. Okay, we've talked about defending the left jab. We kind of how to catch the jab, parry the jab, slip to the left, slip to the right. Now I'm going to show Greg how to block the right hand. Several ways to block a right hand. You can catch a right hand with your hand. You can slip inside a right hand. You can go to a right hand, make it miss. You can catch a right hand with your shoulder, or you can spin off a right hand. We're going to work on all those drills right now. First and foremost, I want you to catch the right hand. Keep this hand down. Anytime I'm teaching defense, I eliminate my fighter as if he's damaged in the fight and he has to rely on one hand, one side of his body to work. That will make him a better fighter. As I throw a right hand, I'm going to let you throw one at me first. I want you to throw a right hand. But throw it at my chin like you're trying to hit me. Throw it. Throw it. I'm catching that right hand just like I did the jab. I'm catching it. And at the same time, I'm looking to see if he's throwing the proper right hand. I'm seeing if he's telegraphing it, making any mistakes. In fact, I can catch the right hand, throw it. Just by seeing it out of the corner of my eye, I can catch it. Throw me at the chin. Actually try to hit me. That's right. Now we're going to work on catching the right hand with the shoulder. This is a very risky and great move, great defensive move. You see a lot of Philadelphia fighters, East Coast fighters, fight with their shoulders. They use their shoulders as a defense. If you get caught with your hands out of position or you see you're going to get hit, it's a lot quicker and easier to put your shoulder up to your chin area, this area from your tip of your chin to your jaw, and protect that with your shoulder. Let the punch hit your shoulder, glance off the top of your head, and you'll be a lot safer. Throw a right hand, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Throw it at my chin. If I let you hit me in the chin, throw it. I pick that shoulder up, turn into it, use my shoulder just as a defensive. Got my right hand relaxed, throw it. And I just use my chin. I can even stand there. I don't even have to turn away from it. I just use my shoulder as protection. Remember, the fighter is always trying to hit you in the chin to hurt you. So it's the area you want to protect. Now I'm going to have Greg turn to your left. No, I'm sorry. Your left out front. Hand down, hand down. I'm going to make him catch this right hand. You can put your right hand up, excuse me, right there, and catch the right hand, half speed. Bring your shoulder right to your chin, just like that. There you go. Now make sure, because I'm going to throw it right at your chin. As you see, he's getting more comfortable. I'm half speed. This is the way you train your fighter over and over. And as he gets better, now what Greg's starting to do is turn away. I don't want him to turn away. I want you to stand right there, pick your shoulder up, and just let it glance off. He's got to get it up. You saw there he didn't get it up in time and it hit his head. If I'm throwing it at his chin, that shoulder will bounce it right off. Now he's pulling away. I want my fighter always to be in position to punch, so I want him to turn into it. Come into it. There you go. Then as he gets better at that, I start throwing it faster. He's looking, he sees it coming. You got to be ready. Every once in a while as a trainer, I'll feint, see what my fighter does, feint, then throw it. Let him see what he's going to see in a fight. That's the proper way to teach him, give him the confidence to stand there and block punches with his shoulders. Okay, so far we've learned it against the right hand. We've caught the right hand. We've blocked it with the shoulder. Now I'm going to teach you a defensive move that's very critical. Sometimes during the course of the fight, you're going to get caught with your hands down. You're going to see a right hand coming. It's too late to parry it. It's too late to pick your shoulder up. You've got one move you can make, and that's to roll under the punch. I'm going to let that right hand come. I'm going to take my head. I'm going to roll it down, my chin down to my neck, my chest area. I'm going to roll under and come right back up. I want that punch to skim my ear so I can roll right under it and come up. Leaves me in position to counterpunch. All right, if Greg throws a right hand, I'm going to practice, do it again. I'm going to do it at half speed so we can see what's happening. I'm going to practice coming up right on as close as I can to his glove. If I go too far out here, it's going to take me too long to get back in position to hit him. So what I want to do is come right up on the right side of the glove. I'm going to have my fighter practice that. He's going to stand there, and in slow motion, you're going to take your head and you're going to roll it right around and come up. Once again, as you roll it, perfect. You want to come up as close to that glove as you can. Even let your ear skim the inside of my glove. Now, keep your eyes focused on your opponent. You got to do it faster. You got to roll your, that's right. You got to roll your head under it. Get 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 under it. Bend your knees a little bit. Bend up, roll under it. That's it. Roll your head. Roll under it. Roll your head. Try that. That's what I want you to do. Do it again. Here comes the right hand. There you go. There you go. Roll under it. Roll under it. No, you're not rolling. What he's doing, he's dipping his head and stopping. He's got to roll. Throw that right hand. You got to roll under it. You got to roll under it. Come right back up. That's what you want to do. You want to practice that with your fighter. Do it again. Roll. Roll that head. Come right back up. Wait till you see it coming. What he's doing is going down and taking his eyes off. Wait till you see it. Roll under it. Come right back up. Roll that head. When you make the defensive move, make it quick. Boom. Roll it. Don't down here and stop. Come up. It's going to be one solid move. There you go. Come on. Roll it. There you go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. That's a good job. I would work on him on this round after round after round till he perfected it at a better rate, better speed. Okay, we've worked all these defensive moves. I spend at least one round a night on each move. Sometimes in a fight, you're in with your opponent, things don't go as planned. I don't have time to parry the punch. I don't have time to catch the punch. I can't roll under the punch, I'm out of position. I can't block with my shoulder. Last but not least, if I look up and the punch is right about here, traveling, getting ready to hit me, this is your last safety defensive move you can make without getting hit. It's to roll with a punch. I know I'm going to get hit. I'm going to let the punch land, and I'm going to spin it off. What it's going to do is, as an offensive fighter, I see his chin. I'm throwing a punch to land right there. If he rolls with that, as I throw it, my hand, I lose all my power. Because my power is, I'm planning on catching him right there on the spot. If he rolls that punch, for instance, if you throw that right hand, throw it. I gotta spin that head, but I have to get it right back to my target. So just for the instant, if I know that I'm out of position, I'm like this, and he's gonna hit me with that right hand, my last defensive move, throw it. Even try to get it to where he times it so that when the punch comes, you don't, and he turns that punch over, you don't spin your head until it touches your face and you take the impact. If you do it beforehand, he'll see it. So as that punch is coming, not all the way, right back. That's right, you see it? When you see it coming, once again, throw that right hand. I make my fighter work it over and over and over. That's your last defensive move. That's for only if you're hurt, you see the punch coming, you have no other defense, you spin off the punch. Now we've talked about how to block the defense to the left jab, Greg. We've talked about blocking the right hand, slipping the right hand, rolling the right hand. One punch you got to really protect yourself is against the left hook. You hear about a lot of people who are left hook dominant. If you're fighting someone who's left hook dominant, you got to know what to do with it. The best way to kill a left hook is to go to the left hook. Very risky thing to do, very scary thing to do, but once you learn to go into it and smother it, it's a very good defensive tool. If I'm fighting Greg, he's got his hands up in the peekaboo style. If I'm a hooker, I'm usually setting my hook up with body shots, and then I'm coming to the head with the hooks. I'm trying to hook. Now, what he's doing right there is catching it with, this is a defensive move, amateur defensive move that you can catch the punch on your glove. It doesn't hurt you, but it gives you the effect, it turns you off balance, plus it looks like to the judges that or the crowd that you're getting hit. When in reality, you're not getting hurt, but you are taking the shot and taking the blunt of the blow. What I'm going to teach Greg to do, that's one way to block the left hook. A better way to block the left hook is to dip down underneath the left hook. And the way you do that, anytime a fighter's taught how to box, they're taught 3 basic punches. They're taught a left jab, right hand, left hook. They're always taught, and this is the way it's taught, always throw the left hook after your right hand. So if you're in there boxing with a guy and you feel the right hand come, know in your mind, anticipate that left hook's coming behind it. That's the way he's been programmed. So what I'm going to do with Greg is I throw a right hand to the body. He, without even seeing the left hook, he knows it's coming. He dips under it and comes right straight back up. It's a very quick dip up, dip up. Once again, you want it to be a real quick move to where it goes right as you dip, right on the top of your head, comes right up, and he is in position, therefore, to counter me with a straight right hand over the top, or he could hit me to the body. My body's exposed. The key to also, another thing, a left hooker is notorious for doubling up on his hook. So if he comes inside, he's got you positioned, and he throws a hook to the body and a hook to the head. Once you feel that hook to the body, you know he's coming to the head. So you need to go ahead and start your dip under it and come right back up. If I don't throw the second hook, dip, he's still in good position. He's still making his defensive move. I want you to practice on dip underneath that hook. Dip, dip, yeah, come up faster, dip, dip, dip. Now right now he's going a little bit too low. Don't go as low. Come up faster. Notice his footwork. Stand right there. Get down. Come up. There you go. It's getting better. His balance is good. If I go to push him off balance, he's in good defensive position. That's getting under the hook. Now we talked about killing the left hook by going to it. A hooker, in order to effectively hook you right, he's got to get his feet positioned where he's got his right foot up and he can swing his left side of the body to hook. Best thing as a defense fighter is to go right into that left hook. Take your right leg, step right in, past my right leg. and kill my left hook. And as a fighter would, if you throw a left hook and I come to it, I'm killing that left hook. My right hand has to stay up high, my elbow has to stay in, and you just step over to your right to kill that left hook. Go ahead and throw a hook. I kill that hook. Now I want you to practice stepping right to my right foot. There you go. If I go to the head, step. He catches my punch before it gets there, and he's stopping it. Now what I would teach my fighter to do next is a pivot move. You step over, instead of stepping back like he was, back, he's gonna pivot. He's gonna step over, and you're gonna pivot that way. Beautiful. I want you to practice that. There you go. Now he's made me, as an offensive fighter, stop and have to turn. Anytime you can make your offensive fighter do things that he doesn't want to do, you're winning the battle. Once again, I'm gonna have him step, kill it, beautiful. Gotta be quicker now. There you go, spin. There you go. He makes me turn as an offensive fighter, gives him control of the fight. Last but not least, we're going to talk about defense against the uppercut. The uppercut is the most deadliest punch in boxing. Reason why you don't see it coming. It comes from underneath. Usually it's out of your perspective, your zone that you're looking at, and you don't see it coming, and it's a very effective punch. There are ways to defense against an uppercut. Usually you know an uppercut's coming, especially if a guy slips inside your left jab, he's in here. One of the most deadliest punches when he's inside is to shoot the uppercut at you. Well, the way to block that is the same way you blocked the jab, only it's not coming up high. You're going to block it right here. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to catch it right here in front of the right like that. You're going to catch it and get right back, because I'm going to come, but you don't want to come down. You want to catch it right here. Throw an uppercut. Well, let's not do that. Let me throw uppercuts at you. There you go. Now he's catching it. He's staying right where he's at. He's seeing it. The thing I don't want him to do is to reach too far. I feint. Sometimes your fighter gets tight. He reaches like this. You've committed yourself. You got to catch everything right here. If he doesn't throw it, it's no big deal. If I throw a right uppercut, he's catching it. See? Either hand, he's catching it. Keeps his head stiff. Catch it. Stop it. That's it. Beautiful. That's how you block an uppercut coming that way. Another way to block the uppercut is obviously to slip your head, as we did with the jab. Slip it that way. That's right. There you go. There you go. Make them come to me. You're pulling back. I want you right here next to me. There you go. Usually uppercuts are when you're in close. Your opponent's throwing uppercuts. Now catch a couple of them. That's right. We're in close. He's seeing it. You can catch it either hand. You can catch it with the left hand. Catch the right with the right, left with the left. I got my fighter working. I throw some body shots. Make sure he's blocking body shots. That's about the only thing you can do with an uppercut. Remember, if all else fails, use your legs, get out of the way. Okay, Greg, right now I want to work with you on how to block body shots. See body shots coming. Very simple move. Your hands are in your peekaboo style. Now, as a body puncher, with your hands up like that, either I'm going to try to come down, I'm either going to drop and throw a straight punch to your body. You can use either elbow. I prefer to go in, never go away from a punch. Come right to it. Use your elbow. You see it coming. You see me down. You're throwing it. Use your elbow. That's it. Block it. That's it. Come right to it. If a hook, come the other way. Come right to it. See how he just brings his elbows in is what I'm looking for. Now, fighters, a lot of times you'll see them loop punches, trying to get you to open those elbows up. The correct way is just take your elbow, drop it down. That's it. Not very far. You notice he doesn't take his hand away from his jaw. He doesn't want one of these, so he's protecting himself. And I'll just throw punches, looping punches at my fighter all night long, getting him used to blocking. See it? Block it. See it? Come to it. Turn into it. That's it. Beautiful. Now that's the way to block body shots. All right, we've talked about defensive skills and techniques in boxing. I want you to remember one thing. I always think your best defense is an offense. But if you watch a fight, 2/3 of the fight is fought in a defensive posture, 1/3 is your offense. So you should spend at least 2/3 of your time in the gym working defense. If you're a good trainer, if you really want to learn to box, learn how to work a defense. It's the name of the game. The art of the science is to learn how to fight defensively, stay close enough to your opponent so you can hit and not be hit back.
Title Boxing's got you covered with 16 action-packed videos to get you in the best condition of your life. Boxing and conditioning experts Danny Campbell, Michael Rutherford, Jeff Finnick, and Russ Anber put you through the paces to show you everything you need to know to improve your speed, strength, agility, and stamina. How to wrap hands, hitting the heavy bag, medicine ball, obtaining the edge of speed, interval training, punching at angles, advanced techniques, explosive speed and power, mastering the basics, punch net secrets, getting bigger and stronger, dynamic speed and thrust, counter punching, working the corner, defensive skills and drills, body punching, and more. Get only the ones you want or get maximum impact with the entire series. Get the secrets of over 80 years of combined boxing and physical training experience in one action-packed video series. Where do you get it? Exclusively at TitleBoxing.com. TitleBoxing.com. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
Hi, my name's Danny Campbell. I'm here today to show you the art of wrapping hands. I had 150 amateur fights, losing only 12, 15 pro fights, losing only 1. I never was a world-ranked fighter, but I did have the opportunity to work out with lots of world champions and world-ranked fighters. Throughout my journey, I was able to live with trainers and other people in the boxing industry where I learned my trade. Today, I'm here to show you the art of hand wrapping. Title carries equipment for all your training needs, including platinum hand wraps, classic weave hand wraps, Mexican style hand wraps, and junior sizes. We carry adhesive tape and gauze, along with your knuckle guards and your trainer's scissors. Call us or check us out on the website at www.titleboxing.com. We're going to begin today with the wrapping of a hand during our workout. Throughout my journey in the boxing circles, I realized that lots of trainers did not know how to wrap hands. So I'm going to teach you today how to wrap hands. What I like to prefer to use is a Mexican style elastic hand wrap. Gives you a little bit of stretch. At the same time, it keeps your hands secure. The hand wrap is designed to keep your bones, your small bones in your hand from breaking, from jamming knuckles or wrist injuries. So when you have your trainer wrap your hands, or if you are a trainer, you want to make sure you wrap your fighter's hands. This gives you the opportunity to psych your fighter up for a good hard workout, and during a fight, helps you see into his mind and make sure that he is focused on what you want him to be thinking about. We're going to begin with a workout hand wrap. We start with the thumb, the loop of the thumb, and we go across the back of the wrist. It's very important. I like to wrap my fighter's hands up high up on the wrist. It's very important that you wrap this wrist very secure. You wrap it and you work your way down towards the wrist to about 3 wraps. When you get around, you want a good solid wrap so that when you throw a punch, your wrist doesn't break and you don't have any wrist injuries. The idea is to come across the top of the hand, down under the palm, right below the knuckles, and right across the front of the hand. What this does is it protects the knuckles, plus it keeps you from getting skin marks on your knuckles in between workouts, which would damage your workouts and cause injury. Give yourself a couple wraps around the front of the knuckles, and it's very important as you come across the top of the hand. I like to give several wraps across the back of the hand. This is what the hand wrap is really designed to do, to protect you from breaking small bones right here in your hand. If you do a couple, what I call the X factor, across the top of your hand, come back across the front of the knuckles and over the top. After here, you want to come, and it's very important that you protect this joint of the thumb. If you break your thumb, you're typically going to break it right here in the joint, or this bone that goes right into your thumb. So come across the top of your thumb, 1 wrap. A good snug. Always make sure that your fighter has his fingers spread. It feels good. Every once in a while, ask him to make a fist. See how it feels. Feel good? Come across the top. Once again, around the top of the knuckles. And when you get to this point, you want to do 1 other wrap from the inside on the thumb. Complete wrap and over the top. Always making sure that your wrap is level or smoothed out, no wrinkles. After you get to this point, it's very important that you continue to wrap the front of the hand, the top of the hand, and your knuckles. More importantly, the top back here, because here's where you'll have damage if you hurt your hand. There's nothing worse than let your hand get injured, because then your career is over with, or you can't do any kind of workouts at all if you cannot strike the bags. As I finish out here with this, now I might put a little bit extra padding on the knuckles here just to protect it from skinning up. As I finish off my wrap, I want to finish it high on the wrist, and with Title's new stretch Mexican style hand wrap, you can Velcro it right there at the end. As you turn the palm over, it gives the fighter something there to squeeze the hand. As you know, when you make a fist as a boxer, don't squeeze your hand tight. Leave it loose. Just make it in the form of a fist so that you can punch that part of your hand. Now what I do, if I'm working out and using bag gloves, I take tape. I put this tape in between my fingers. The purpose of this is to hold down this hand wrap so when you put your glove in, this does not peel back and leave skin marks on your knuckles. Squeeze it in the middle like that to give yourself a good tie down of that wrap. Once again, I'm going to ask my boxer to squeeze his hand. Feel good? Roll it over. Take this tape, tuck it in there. Now, since this is just a workout, I don't want to get into using a lot of adhesive tape because it gets expensive. But I do want to use just enough to give my Velcro a wrap. And then one time come across with the X Factor around the knuckles like this, and then come right down over the top of my knuckles and break that off. That is a good hand wrap. You have the support on the back of the hands, you have the tape holding down the knuckles, and you're supporting the wrist. Turn it over, have your fighter squeeze it, make sure you can close his hand. Now that is a good hand wrap. For all my boxers, I recommend the knuckle guard. Title makes a platinum knuckle